Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Miami Dolphins. So before we get into my thoughts on the upcoming game and what I want to see from the Miami Dolphins against the Dallas Cowboys, I want to talk about this in case you guys missed it. Arian Foster will 100% be playing in the Dolphins game versus the Dallas Cowboys. Devontae Parker will be playing. All of the defensive starters that were missing last game will be playing, including Byron Maxwell, Mario Williams, Cam Wake, and Dominican Sue. They will be playing in this game, so I'm super excited for that. Cannot wait. I'm about to explode with excitement to see those players on the field. Obviously, Devontae Parker. I mean, how excited are you guys to see? He's going to dominate this season if he can stay healthy. Cannot wait to see him and Juice Jarvis and Devontae Parker. That tandem is going to be sick, and I cannot wait to see it in Adam Gase's hands. And what will it do? The game versus Cowboys. And obviously Arian Foster coming. Come on, man. First time we're going to see Arian Foster in a Dolphins uniform. I can't wait to see that. I'm super excited for this, guys. So let's get into it. Obviously, Xavier and Howard coming back. That's huge. That was a huge blow to our team when he went down. And our secondary is looking a whole lot better now that he's coming back. And he's officially able to come back. So let's get into this video. First off, what I want to see from this offense is simple, guys. What have we been talking about? What is the biggest problem with this Dolphins team? And that is the offensive line. I just want, first of all, against a Dallas defensive line that's not super talented, that's not star-studded, I just want you guys to hit somebody, pop somebody in the mouth, establish that establish the offensive line, establish a scrimmage, let our talented players make plays. That's all. I don't know what else to say other than let our talented players make plays. Let Devontae Parker run a long bomb route. Give Ryan Tannehill at least 5 seconds to go through his progression and find somebody open. I just want them to at least 5 seconds, guys. I just want our offensive line to allow our talented players to make plays, and that is what I want to see from the offensive side of the ball. From the defensive side of the ball, obviously our defense, now I heard that Tony Romo will be playing at least 3 series against us. That's awesome. Obviously, Mario, I want to see this defensive line that now there's this misconception, my bad, that the defensive line is just bad against the run. Now, a lot of that had to do with injuries, and obviously with Johnny Jenkins constantly getting hurt, Koamisi constantly getting hurt, Earl Mitchell getting hurt every 2 seconds. Oh, I hurt my toe, I'm out, coach. So Earl Mitchell, again, that was, all of those things factored into us having a terrible run defense these past 2 seasons, was injuries, and that was huge the reason why Rashard Jones had to play like a superhuman to at least help us win games. So that was a huge reason. But can we see this defensive line dominate and set its own line of scrimmage? Can we sit and dominate against a Pro Bowl, the best offensive line in the game? Obviously, a future Pro Bowler in Zeke Elliott you have back there. What can we do against that? And you know what? I would love it from our defense. I want a couple pressures on Tony Romo. You don't have to give me a sack, but I want some pressures. I want 1 3 and out maybe on my wish list. That's what I would want. I want to see Byron Maxwell hold Dez Bryant to I don't know, at least 2 or 3 catches, because Dez is gonna get his. Dez is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, so he's gonna get his. So I just want maybe Byron hold up to 3 or 4 catches. I don't know, but and if I had to put another thing on my wish list, can we hold them to field goals? If anything, I don't want to see a touchdown let up. I want to see us, because this is the backbone of our whole training camp, and I think the offense is the strong suit of this. If the offensive line can get its crap together, that our offense is the strong suit of this team, in my opinion. It's the most talented, but our defense has been the backbone of the training camp the whole offseason so far. So let's see this defense go out and do what they do to us against somebody else, if you know what I mean. Can they dominate on a consistent basis? And which they did the last game against the Giants. Can they dominate on a consistent basis with the starters out there, by the way? So I can't wait to see that. Also, from our young players, so let's get into the young players. I want to see Jakeem Grant, Leonte Crew, bring that, and Thomas, don't hate on me, but I always say his name wrong. Thomas Durante, can they be consistent and do what they did last game? Can they keep making plays? And I'm sure they will be able to. Can Isaiah P do what he did last game? I think he had 4 rushes for 40 yards, which is insane. Can he keep that up? And I'll be a huge believer in Isaiah Pete if he does on a consistent basis. Can Chris McCain be consistent? And that's one of the things that, and I don't blame that entirely on him. The coaching staff has a lot to do with that. Constantly switching positions with Chris McCain. Now that he's just straight up a defensive end, which is great news. Can he be consistent and dominate? Like, dude, he's so dominant. It was like he was playing against high school kids. He had a great game against the Giants. Can he do that again against the Dallas Cowboys? And can Arian Foster, you know what? I want to see Aaron Foster catch some balls out, and if I had to put something else on the wish list, I want to see Aaron Foster catching balls out of the backfield. So I can't wait for this game. I forgot to mention this. If you guys watched Dak Prescott against the LA Rams, he looked better than Tony Romo. He looked like an NFL starting quarterback. He threw a bunch of back shoulder fades and stuff like that. He was looking extremely accurate. Can our young secondary with Walt Aikens, Bobby McCain out there affect him and shut him down, or can we at least hold him to no touchdowns? I don't know. I want to see how our secondary can do, and Chris McCain, what can they do against Dak Prescott? I can't wait to see that. So again, man, I'm just super excited. Let's just run down this again. Mario Williams, Cameron Wake on the same team. Can't believe it. Cannot believe those two are on the same teams. I used to argue who's better all the time, and I cannot believe those two are in the same games. Sue, Byron Maxwell, Chris McCain, so many players I can't wait to see. I'm so excited, and I hopefully by the time I do my video on my thoughts of how the game went, hopefully we're not talking about the same reasons of like, all the offensive line was terrible, they couldn't block for 2 seconds. Hopefully we're talking about how well the offensive line did by the next video I make. So that is gonna be it, guys. I am Skyx83. I will see you guys